and welcome to my channel, Home with Sarah Jane. Today I wanted to share with you what we have inside of our May morning basket. This is going to be the last basket for this school year, so I wanted to make it a little bit extra fun, but I didn't want to, make our day super long either by adding too much. So instead of doing games, we are actually going to be focusing on doing experiments in the morning. So I bought this set a while ago and we haven't done them all yet, so I thought we would finish up this box and then also this extreme chemistry set. We are still studying chemistry for science, so I just thought that these would be perfect to go along with it. And then for our author, I always struggle saying that, we are going to be studying Shakespeare. So we will be reading through Who Was William Shakespeare. And then I also bought this one. It's the Shakespeare for Kids, His Life and Times with 21 Activities. This one I'll just pick through and grab what I want to, take out of it and probably do a couple of the activities. And then I also have these to go through as well. We have Antony and Cleopatra, Macbeth, and The Taming of the Shrew. And then just to cover a little bit more, I have this, what are these called? Fandex? Yeah, I have this Fandex of William Shakespeare. And it just goes over a whole bunch more of his works. So I just thought that that would be super helpful as well. Oh, now I messed it all up. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. And then math has been pretty challenging for us lately, so I decided to throw in the circumference books into our morning basket. I'll probably only focus on one a week. I have 4 of them right now, and these are just Math Adventures, Circumference, and the Vikings map. So this is just like a little math, picture book. And that's kind of like what they look on the inside. So we'll be doing the Vikings map, Circumference and the Dragon of Pi, Circumference and the Great Knight of Engleland. I picked this one because my youngest is starting to work on this in math right now. And Circumference and the Sword in the Cone. So again, these I'll probably only do maybe 1 book a week, so it's not going to add that much time to our day. And then for history, we are still working through The Good and the Beautiful History Year 4. This is still working out for us. So the readers to go on with that, or to go along with that, we're going to be reading The Story of Ruby Bridges. What was the March on Washington? Who was Coretta Scott King? And now this one I haven't made up my mind on yet. We already did a study on the Twin Towers. And this is actually something that's mentioned in their Good and Beautiful History book. There's, I think, 2 lessons on it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go into more detail because we already read What Were the Twin Towers. So if I don't do this one, I will probably do What Was the Vietnam War. Because we barely touched on this, so I'd like to get a little bit more information in my kids on this war as well. And then we are also going to be reading Who is Malala? Who was Mother Teresa? And then our reader that goes along with our history, the one that they recommend for The Good and the Beautiful, is Teresa of Calcutta. So we'll be reading this as well. And then for science, we are still working through Beginning Chemistry and the Scientific Method. And this is a unit study from The Good and the Beautiful. And then to go along with that, we're going to be, we won't read this full book from cover to cover, but we will pick through molecules, the elements and architecture of everything. This one I thought looked really interesting. Like it has a lot of good information. We will also be reading Composition of Matter and A Drop of Water, A Book of Science and Wonder. Now for art and music, we're still doing the same old books. We're using Lives of the Artists and Lives of the Musicians. So all we're going to be doing is finishing these two up. I mean, these were helpful. It's better for me. It was like better than doing nothing, but I felt like I want to plan more for next year. So although these were really great for this year, this is all we really did. So I'm going to be looking into something different for next year. And then for our more fun readers to try and lighten the mood, well, I guess this one doesn't really lighten the mood, but we will be finishing up the Harry Potter series. So we are on the last book, and we are going to listen through it through Audible, but I do have a copy. It's Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So again, that's a thick book. We will be listening to this one on Audible. This is usually the thing that we start with is our audiobook, and then just while I'm making breakfast and we're eating, we'll listen to that. And then if we have time between all the other books, we will read The Moffats, Because of Winn-Dixie, and The Tale of Despero. I only added in these three because I was trying to find something, you know, to kind of lighten the mood. We've been reading a lot about civil rights and a lot about different wars this year, and I just wanted something to kind of lighten the mood or be funny or silly. I don't know how funny or silly these are. They seemed like they would be cute reads though, so hopefully they're not too like sad, because I'm looking for something a little bit more uplifting. But anyway, that is what I have for May's morning basket. I didn't want to add too much. Oh, I forgot to add these actually. I do have these for my kids. It was these ones. Okay. During Read Out Louds, they're also going to be doing these paint by sticker books. We have this one that's, I think it's just cats. Yeah, so this one's cats. And then I also bought this mosaic sticker pad Safari. And this one just has a whole bunch of different animals. My kids like to do stuff like this during Read Out Loud. So I picked up a couple of these to put into our morning basket. So that is everything that's inside of our May morning basket. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have a great day. Bye.